Yes, people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Apologies if I'm looking a bit ill, run down, sounding terrible, snotty nose, so hopefully you don't see any of that on screen. I've been run down the last couple of days, but it's not going to stop me from bringing you the Newcastle United news, and there's plenty to get into, to be fair. And please do subscribe if you haven't already, because I have got some belter videos coming up for you across the next couple of days, with some exclusive content, including current Newcastle United executives and players. So make sure you're locked in for that one. Hit the notification bell, subscribe if you are new. Or you are watching and you haven't subscribed, what the hell are you playing at? Sort it out. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to everyone that has ordered a Magpie Channel hat. They are sold out in black and there is only 2 white ones remaining. So be quick over on the magpiechannel.com if you're wanting to grab yourself one. And all the orders have been posted out, so if you have got yourselves one ordered, they will be with you in the next couple of days. Right then, let's dive into the topics at hand. Bruno Guimaraes has spoke out on his Man City links. Now, ever since Bruno started playing well for Newcastle United, the media will tell you that he's going to move because he's too good for the tune. That's what they'll let you know. And now the ever-growing interest from Man City, because Rodri's been injured and we know they want a midfielder, he is getting strongly linked yet again. Now they are also linked to Zubimendi, who turned down Liverpool in the summer. But Bruno was asked about this in Brazilian media, so out there on international duty, where, to be fair, what I do like about these international breaks is the interviews that the players give. They give really good interviews to their native journalists and their native media. I don't know if they've got more respect for them, or they feel like they can connect more with them, or there's no lost in translation, or they're just more free. They just say what they want a little bit more. It's like they think there isn't any internet and it's not going to reach us over here in England. And not that Bruno said anything bad, by the way, or he's saying anything that's going to upset us, but what he has said, I just think you wouldn't get that from a national outlet over here or a newspaper where they had an interview with Bruno or any other player, to be honest with you. I think normally they're all a bit more media trained, a bit easier, you know, they go the easy option, shall I say. But like Isaac did the other day, they speak out and they speak the mind more freely. So what exactly has Bruno said when linked to Manchester City? And I'm going to read out first, and I'll put it on the screen now as well, what the Sky Sports Instagram posted as well. So these will let you think that there's only one side of the story. I will tell you the other side, what I posted on our Instagram from the same interview yesterday. But Sky Sports didn't mention this, so then it's got everyone in it with friends and Newcastle fans who haven't seen the other side of the interview where he talked about Newcastle United. Only the Man City side that Sky have posted have got them rattled a little bit. You've got Man City fans in the comments buzzing, thinking they're going to say now it's definitely happening, and other fans trying to wind up Newcastle as well. But Bruno, what's he said then on the Man City links, and this has been reposted by Fabrizio Romano. It shows him at a high level, but nothing more than rumours. I spoke to Pep once. I praised his work. He praised my work. I know Guardiola likes my football. It's normal to have great coaches admire your football, is what Bruno told Globo. So there's a couple other things there about Man City, you know, about speaking to Pep before, but at least he said there, you know, they're just rumours. Again, he's even, like I'm saying, he's going to speak truthfully to these outlets. He's still not going to come out and be like, oh, I spoke to Pep last week, actually got it arranged, going to sign in January, can't wait, dotted line, already done, bought my house in Manchester, buzzing. He's not going to say that anyways, is he? But at least he's saying there, you know, I thought it was interesting he's dropped in about speaking to Pep before, even though he only says it once, and he knows that obviously Man City are linked to him. But on that side of things, Sky have only posted the Man City things saying, oh, Guardiola loves him, he's going to go from him in January. However, in the same interview, he also said this about Newcastle United. Bruno said, I believe that at my club I am an idol and I have a lot of respect. I am the captain of Newcastle, and that is something that if you had asked me 3 years ago, my biggest dream would have been to play in the Premier League. Being an idol, being captain is something wonderful. I really like Newcastle. So I think, you know, it's harsh that Sky didn't put that out there as well. I know that people are only reporting on the Man City side of things. But Bruno there stating that he's happy at Newcastle, he loves being here, he believes he's an idol, which to be fair he is, you know, he's worshipped here by a lot of fans, obviously especially the younger fans, but I think we all recognise how much of a top footballer he is. He is wearing that captain's armband now, he has been a lot better in recent weeks like the rest of the team, and he's seen he's got a lot of respect, and you know what, it's really good that Bruno's switched on and realises how appreciated he is at Newcastle United, how much he's adored, because if he went to Man City, I'm telling you there'd be no flags being made from there. He wouldn't be wearing the captain's armband there. He wouldn't quite be an idol there. Maybe in years to come, would he be? Potentially, he may grow on them, but when you're playing in that team with your Haalands and everyone else, you could be here all day listening to Man City stars. He's not going to stand out that much. He's not going to get that idol appreciation. So at least he's kind of aware of how much he means to us and the connection with the club, and he does obviously get the fan base, the city, and he loves it. And he says he's very proud to be the captain there, which is what you want to hear. And he has the respect, and he believes he's an idol, is what he told Globo Esporte. So there you have it. Responding to the Man City link, saying he spoke to Pep before, but, you know, it was only once in his loving life at Newcastle. So that's great to hear. And on Bruno, listen, could Bruno leave for Man City in January? He could. He could. You know, they put a big money in. It's inevitable that we will have to play our trade, as Darren Eales has said in the past. You know, with FFP, we are going to have to sell one of our star players at least. Isak, Gordon, Bruno, whoever it may be, for 100 million plus. We're probably going to have to sell him at some point. But with Bruno, I don't think it'll happen this soon, or with anyone, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see how we get on this season. With European football, if we can challenge for cups again, there's no reason why players would leave Newcastle yet. However, if in a couple of years' time, we're not progressing on that trajectory upwards, we're not getting up there into European competitions, then the likes of Bruno will start looking around, looking for new challenges, looking for trophies and extra money. So that will probably come. But we'll just see how the club get on, really, and what we do on the pitch as well, to showcase how we can do well off the pitch. But let me know your thoughts on Bruno. Will he stay? Will he go? Let's move on quickly to Almiron as well, which is in the title, because his agent has came out, and it's not just players doing interviews out there in South America, it's bloody well football agents as well. And his agent has said he signed a new contract extension. A new deal till 2027 is what Miguel Almiron's agent has said. Oh my God, who is responsible for this? Now, I'm assuming that this must have just been a mandatory trigger. That because he had a good paper patch and got in the Champions League and was scoring volleys, screamers like it was mental, like no one knew what was going on, who the hell's this? And he's back himself missing 2 yards out from Milan, then he must have been given a little extension, which again probably makes sense if you're thinking of obviously trying to sell him so you can get more money for him, because the problem this summer was, we were thinking and saying that he hasn't got much longer left on his deal. So who's going to pay decent money for him? We're rejecting offers from the MLS, probably kind of fair ones, we're rejecting them, and then you're thinking, well, how much money are you going to get for him? Especially with his contract running down. According to his agent, he said the Paraguayan media outlet here, TYC Sports, not TMC Sports, could have had a lawsuit on your hand there, lads. Lucky. Campos, his agent, has said Almiron has a valid contract. The link was renewed last year for 3 more years to 2027. Miguel does not despair about money issues or doing crazy things. Little humble bloke, isn't he? Bless him. But if there was an offer from a team, we will go through the appropriate channels. Now, Miggy actually scored a decent goal for Paraguay against Bolivia last night in their World Cup qualifying campaigns, and he has been linked with that move back to South America, specifically River Plate, who he actually has a tattoo of on his back. He is a boyhood River Plate fan, so hopefully they can cough up some cash and they'll put a bid in for him in January, which the same article from the Echo here is saying he's still likely to leave this January as Newcastle look towards a new right winger, and obviously Miggy has fell down the pecking order of Murphy, Joelinton, anybody that can really play there, Harvey Barnes, you name it. So they're still saying he's likely to leave this January, which is good news on my behalf. Miggy's been good in parts for Newcastle. Time to move him on and get someone better through the door. And if we do get a decent offer, hopefully from South America. Anyway, I couldn't give a crap where it's from, to be honest with you. Bloody Lapland, if they want to get him in for the Christmas markets, get him in. You know what I mean? Get him to the North Pole. I don't give a shit, but get rid of him. That's what I'm saying. So hopefully he'll be away in January as well. And that contract extension is mad unless, you know, it means we can get a bit more money from him. We'll wait and see. Do you think Miggy will leave this January as well? Right, I've got a busy evening, people, so I'm going to shoot off, neck some flu tablets and get on my day. But as I said, I've got some great videos coming up for you lot on the channel, exclusive content, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Please drop a like on this one, and I'll see you on the next one.